boy, oh boy. The things I do. I cannot believe that this is almost done. I am so happy. You all have no idea how happy I am that this is almost done. I swear I will never be building anything related to a phone again. Not now. Not ever. Unless a company that builds, unless Lego itself reaches out to me and tells me, hey, we want to pay you to build one of our new Lego sets because you're good at it, you know what you're doing. If they offer to pay me, I'll do it. And I'm gonna charge $100 because I'm not trying to get rich off of a company, but I would charge them $100 for me to build it on my own time, my own pace, and I want a list. I want a list of every single part. I want a photo. I want the measurements. I want the colors, not just in color, but also in words. So that as I'm building, as I'm putting everything together, I could be able to like literally mark down all the parts that are either broken or printed wrong, and then send it back to them. Send that form back to them so they know what parts they need to look at in quality control a little bit closer. And no, it's not because they melted sitting in your room. My heater has been off for the whole week because it's been raining and cold here. So no. And it's actually been comfortable. That's why my heater's been off. So no, that's not the case. Now we put this thing on here. This doohickey. Doodlehickey. I don't even know if this is gonna even work. Like, what the what? No, it's supposed to. Oh, haha. It's because that's in the wrong spot. Where's my pry tool? This should actually be here. It should actually be here. Slid back a little bit. There we go. Alright, there's one. That's not Lego. That's me. I didn't pay attention. There we go. That was another thing that I had to do when I took the bottom part, when I took the base apart, is I didn't have spacing right. So that did cause a little bit of an issue with some of it, but I guess that's on there. There we go. All right. Okay, there's that block. Okay, or bar, I mean. Alright, now. It says I need. No. I know what bar it is. It's a gray bar. Okay, but let me focus. Stupid. That's why you screwed up the first time. Wow. What's a guy? Okay. I'm not really sure how far this is supposed to go, so we're just gonna go a little bit there and then put that there. Okay. So it needs to be about here. Boom. I wish I had like a measurement tool to like say exactly how much it's supposed to stick out. That looks about right, but I'm gonna go just a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, now what are we doing? What are we doing? Gray bars. Two of those. That's not what I need yet. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. Put that there. Put that there. We slide this there. Then this will go here. Somewhere here. Okay, there we go. Alright, there's that. Alright. 169, 69, 69. I cannot believe there's 169 steps to this and it's still going. You got the gold there. And then, whoa. Alright, these both go here. Boom. Yup. Alrighty, then we need one of those, one of these. You go here. And you go there. Hugo, Hugo. What do I do with it? I don't know. Go two. Little ones, yes. Two. Two of those. Alrighty. Oh, my hands are sticky. Sweating. Been sweating all day putting this thing together. Alright. Like normal, we do things twice. I have an idea for the next build that I'm gonna do. I think it's gonna be another helmet. I wanted to do it when that day actually was supposed to be, but I couldn't get if I'd ordered it, I couldn't have got it in time. So, had to skip that one, unfortunately. But I guess I can still do it now, so it doesn't really make a difference. Why do they look like monkey tails? Why do they look gold on camera? They're brown. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not 7. 2, 4, 6, 8. Dumb. Can't even count today. Okay, whatever. Alright, there's that one. And this one. I don't know why I did it that way. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Y'all getting some behind the scenes look. This is what I go through. Y'all gonna see how I operate. Y'all been rocking with me this whole time, so I'm gonna let y'all see why I'm so crazy. Oh, and trust me, I'm crazy. And I did that wrong. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I do it wrong? Why wouldn't I do it right? I can never do it right. I am retarded. I can't see. That's the problem. And my light doesn't want to light very well. Is it? Already did? No. It's not dead. Just plugged it in. I just put it in the wrong spot. My bad. My bad. Okay. So there's that. Okay, now flip this upside down. It says I need 4 of these. Why didn't I read that? I'm dumb. How you gonna give me 3 gold ones? And then give me a yellow one. Yellow ain't gold. That's alright. It's just a pen. If I get this in here, we'll be getting somewhere. See, sometimes these things don't want to go right. Lord, will you please just go in the hole? What is with this thing? Why? Ooh, I'm having technical difficulties right now. Do I not know one of these? No, of course I don't. Do I? No, I don't. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to try it this way. A little bit of table pressure. You go there. And then you are gonna go here. Ah ha 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 ha. Got it. I'm gonna go ahead and use this yellow one. Just because I can. Alright, now what do I need? I need this piece. And this is gonna go like, oh my god. Are we done it? Have to do this again. Light died. Why am I not surprised? That thing sucks. Okay. I gotta do it again. Upside is we know what we're doing. The downside is we know what we're doing. I do know one thing though, is I'm starting to get hungry. It is about lunchtime. I like French fries and chili dogs tonight. That's what I'm gonna do. There we go. And we'll continue shortly. But until then, let me get y'all a little bit of a close-up here. Y'all know we're building a phone, so you know what this is. And yeah, that spins, but doesn't spin very well. It needs to be, well, it's cool. And then there's the carousel with all the horses that you can't really see because the horses are a pain in the butt and they don't want to come out. Anyway, if I can get down here, there we go. Yeah, well, there we go. Hole in the wall. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you can see the horses pretty well. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 horses. They are the worst things to build because their head falls off every time I move it. This is supposed to actually be underneath of that part right there with the blue tab. But every time it was under there, it would break off. So I didn't. There's where the knob is supposed to be for the carousel. It does spin, but the carousel doesn't do anything. And yeah. So I'm not sure if the carousel is actually supposed to spin or if it's just supposed to be there. But anyway, when I show you guys why I really like this, you'll like it too. See you next time.